Hello everybody, it's Theresa here. I'm hoping that you can see what I'm doing. First, what I'm going to do is, or what I want to tell you about, is my new soap planer. Now there's a very popular soap planer that is sold by a member of the soaping community on Etsy. And that is the soap planer that I had intended to buy. But my husband ordered this one for me as a surprise. And so it wasn't hers. But either way, basically what a soap planer does, I don't know if you could see, but I cut this soap. This is my bloke soap. I cut this soap, I think, over the weekend, I think it was. And it's got some like ash on the sides. I think I cut it just a little too soon. So this thing is supposed to shave a thin layer off of this bar so that won't show. So we're going to give it a go. Now I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna have to kind of work away from you, but we'll see how see how it works out. I have not excuse me. I have not done any sort of practice with this. So actually, before I try this soap, I'm going to try one of these little ugly test purple soaps that I made. I made it to test my purple colorants. It's not actually the prettiest, but it really does. It's a great soap. So I don't really know how I'm supposed to hold this just yet. So we'll just see what we can do here. Oh, it is very nice and smooth. And I got some lovely little soap curls. Now this soap is fully cured, so the soap curls are not very defined, and that's to be expected on a fully cured soap. So by fully cured, for me, I mean 4 weeks. Some people cure their soaps 4 weeks. Some people cure their soaps 6 weeks. Some people cure their soaps for 6 months. So, but with my recipes, 4 weeks seems to be enough. But it does turn it into, now I have a gouge from one of the lavender petals. I would have to take off a lot to get that out, so I'm not going to try. But it does get it nice and smooth, so that's good. So we're going to move those out of the way, and I'm actually going to try my bloke soap, which is not fully cured. It's a newer bar. So I wish this had a handle on it, and I might see if my husband can make me some sort of handle, because when you're dealing with a sharp blade, the last thing you want is to have your hand. Now see, there's a divot there. I don't know if I pushed harder at that end or what, but I'm not liking the divot that it gives. So we'll go back the other way. See if we can correct it. Oh yeah. And it does remove that ash from there. So that does really nice, actually. Really nice. So let's run it the other way. I'm actually going to soap curls. I'm really excited about soap curls, although I don't seem to be getting as nice as soap curls as people get with the other one. But I'm actually going to, well, I need to run it this way, but I don't think that blade is long enough. So I guess I'll have to stick with running it to the side, which is not ideal. It doesn't seem to shave evenly, just to be honest with you. But that may be because I had a wonky cut or something. So maybe that's what it is. Let's go one more time There we go. And it does give a nice smooth finish. You gotta make sure you clean your blades after, because if not, it seems to gunk up. But, or your blade. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. And soap girls. People use those in other soaps. You could use them in cupcake soaps, things like that. I'm going to attempt to bevel the edge of this soap. And see, this planer has two nice gouges here. And I don't know if that's meant for beveling or not. But that's what I'm going to use it for. And it seems like it's going to give me a nice, even bevel all the way around. I will take pictures as well of the final. But yeah. I think those little lines are going to be... I was worried because the one made by the... or sold by the lady that's a member of the soaping community. It has a little thing on the side that helps you bevel. And I was worried that this one didn't have that. But, be honest with you, these little things here work fairly well. So, I'm not too disappointed. That top part come out uneven because the bar was uneven. But yeah, that turned out really beautifully. I also wanted to show you all this. I hope you can see. This is my chai tea soap from Brambleberry. Well, the fragrance is from Brambleberry. When I originally poured this, the darker color you see on the outside was a very light, creamy color. And I was worried it wasn't going to darken up, but it darkened up nicely. And while we have the planer here, why don't we just... this one's not fully cured. I think it's got about a week of curing time left. So, but let's see. We'll see what we can do here. See if we can plane this one at all. It's definitely a wobbly cut, so I'm not expecting it to be perfect on its first pass. But it is planing up nicely. So I'm pleased with that. Actually, this top corner over here has not planed because it was taller than the rest. But it does clean up nicely. So I'm pleased. This planer does really well. I will say it came from eBay, and it came from, I believe it was China, and it did take almost a month to get here. My husband ordered it on February 19, and it got here today, which is March 4, I think, or 5 or 6. Is it March 4, 5, or 6? I think it's 6. And they said it would be here by March 7. So it came on time. I'm going to bevel this edge just to see what it looks like. Oh, I like it. I'm really not a fan of the beveled look, to be honest with you. I like just the perfectly square bars you get with without beveling, but I have to admit that when you use the soap, The hard corners on the soap can be a little irritating. Oops. They can be a little irritating, so I think since I have the option to bevel, and the bevel doesn't change it that much, I think I would do that because it will make it easier to use in the hand. I really like it. So, yay! There's some nice soap curls. Soap curls. Those aren't the best soap curls, but oh well. I made it. I wanted a beveler, a planer beveler, to make my soaps prettier, not necessarily to make soap curls. So there's those. And I also wanted to take a few seconds and tell you all about my new fragrance stash. A place called Candle Science, a website called Candle Science, was having a sale. They had their fragrances on sale for 99 cents an ounce, and well, I'm a sucker for a sale, and I've never tried any of the fragrances from Candle Science. You have to be careful if you order from there because I found that a lot of their fragrances were for candles only. Candle Science, candles only. But if you really look, they do have some that are Bath and Body safe. So I got Allen Hibiscus, Meadow. Meadow smells like fresh cut grass. So I'm not really sure about that one, to be honest with you. I guess it would be a nice springy type scent. But boy, it smells like grass. It does have a hint of like I think maybe a floral in the background. I got Clean Cotton, which smells like fabric softener to me. I got Honeysuckle, which smells like a synthetic honeysuckle in my opinion. I have to go back and read the description, but it's got a hint of it's got a hint of sweetness, like candy or citrus to it, almost watermelony. It's not very honeysuckle. If I just smelled that without reading it, I wouldn't think it was honeysuckle. Fresh coffee, and I smelled this one upstairs when it unpacked, and it smells just like fresh brewed coffee. I made early, if you followed my YouTube channel, you know I made a coffee-ish soap that was coffee. It was peppermint with coffee grounds in it. And it was one of my first batches. And I mean, it's actually a decent soap to be a first batch, but I really want to try that again with with my new recipe and things like that. So, and with that actual coffee fragrance would be nice. And this one is hydrangea. Hydrangea, I guess it would smell like hydrangea. I don't know what hydrangea smells like, but it's definitely a sweeter floral. This one is Sun Shower. And it smells sort of floral citrusy to me, to be honest. This is Passion Fruit Guava. I can't tell you what this smells like. It kind of smells like a taffy, a Jolly Rancher type smell. But it is so yummy. I cannot wait to soap that one. It's going to be one of my first, probably. This is Beach Lemon. Beach Linen, not lemon, linen. And it also smells like a fabric softener or a fabric softener or a laundry detergent. And Jupiter Breeze. I can't tell you what Jupiter Breeze smells like, but I know it smells fantastic. What you're hearing is my little brother upstairs moving around. So anyway, one last thing I wanted to show you. My mother-in-law gave me these little alphabets here. They're just, I actually have some bigger ones. They're little plastic things. It's like, have you ever been to a doctor's office and they have these little boards where they've written out doctors' names and told you what room they were in? That's what they are. They kind of push into a little plastic board. She had these, and she had them in two sizes, and she was getting rid of them. And I said, I wonder if I could use that on soap. And I thought it could make a monogram soap. So just for giggles, I have this little extra one here, and I added it in. Of course, it's crooked. You'd be more careful not to make it crooked. But how cute is that? You could do little monogram soaps, and they could just pop that out and use the soap, and either they could keep it for a souvenir or toss it in the trash. Of course, when you remove it, it does leave holes in your soap. But if you were really careful, which you would be if you were selling a product, you could get it perfectly in straight, see? And then they would just it would be better on a bar soap, obviously. This was just a little extra I had from my Candy Citrus batter. But I mean, how cute is that? I don't know if this one's fully cured. I don't know if I can get it in there or not. Look at that. It's crooked because I just pushed it in there. But look at that. Monogram soap. And you could just pop that right off. And they could use the soap in the shower, no problem. It does leave the 3 little holes where the monogram was. But they could also, when they're done, they could pop the monogram back on until the next use. So cute. I'm going to have fun with those. Anyway, that's it for now. I've had a lot of packages today come in. And it's been a good day. I enjoy getting packages. So anyway, thanks for watching. Happy soaping. Bye-bye.